In one of the scenes of Star Wars Episode 5, Luke Skywalker's spaceship crashed into the swamp and he tried to get it out with his force, but he couldn't. Then his Jedi Master Yoda, he closed his eyes and focuses on his force and finally get the spaceship out of the swamp. At that exact moment, Luke shouted, "Wow, I can't believe it. I don't believe it." Then Yoda said, "That's why you fail." Like Luke Skywalker, after we've been through many various hardships in life, we draw a line in front of us and say, "I can't do it. I can't cross it," even before we try. I was like Luke Skywalker. When I was a teenager, my family's economy was getting lower and lower because of my father's continuous business failure. To me, he was like an alchemist because he had the minus hand, not the Midas hand that turned everything into gold, but the minus hand that turned everything into minus. And my mom, she was very realistic and objective woman. When I was young, I asked her, "Mom, am I pretty?" And she said, "Anna, you are okay. So you better study hard." Yeah, I tried to study hard. Combination of my family's bad situation and my mom's brutal honesty, I somehow began to lose confidence. And unconsciously, I thought that I'm not enough to get what I want, no matter what. After I entered university, I lived in a dormitory, and I had a roommate, and her name was Sunny, and her major was law. We became good friends and we shared our dreams one day. She said, "I will pass the bar exam and I'll be a prosecutor." And I said, "Then I'm gonna be a diplomat." 2 years later, she took a few years off from university to focus on her bar exam. At that time, I gave up becoming a diplomat and prepared getting a job in a company. I wanted to advise her, "Sunny, I think we should be more realistic because we are not in the best universities in Korea. And most importantly, we are not from the silver spoon family. So stop trying." But luckily, I missed the chance to tell her because she already left. In my case, if I studied to be a diplomat and failed, that would be a huge waste of my time and money. So I never tried. Few years later, after graduation, I was working in a company and I got one phone call. "Anna, I passed." "What? Who is this? What passed?" "This is Sunny. I'm a prosecutor now. I finally did it." "What?" I shouted inside of my mind. How is that possible? A few days later, we had dinner and we had coffee, and I had to ask, how could you take that big risk? I mean, like 2 or 3 years is a lot of time. Were you not afraid to fail? She answered with a firm voice that I can't forget. I never doubted myself. I knew I was gonna make it with 100% certainty. Even though people around me didn't believe me, but I did. I believed in myself. What? At that moment, I realized that I didn't believe in myself for all those years. I draw a line in front of me and limited potential and my future. Yes, that was my 20s. And my 30s, I started to raise the line in front of me. And I wanted to be a writer. And someone asked me to write a book together. So I published the book a few years ago. And I applied MBA. It is a Master of Business Administration. And I graduated from it, which I thought that impossible. I transferred the startup, the venture company, to have more opportunities and to grow more as for a career path. and I achieved a lot in there. I don't doubt myself anymore, even though I made mistakes and I fail. I start to believe my effort will pay off eventually, even though it takes time. If you don't believe yourself, no one will. If you don't give yourself opportunity, no one will. Erase a line in front of you and start believing yourself. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you can't, you are always right. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.